I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. What happens when you're in a situation without the gun and that deputy is coming hard and fast for you? Let's take a look at two people that found out the hard way what can go wrong when you tackle a decently trained police officer in this reality check. So we find ourselves in the Highlands of Bonnie, Scotland here. I don't know exactly where this took place, but that's where the video tells me it's from. Who am I to argue otherwise? We have an arrest being effected here, and straight away you can see this is not people that are used to cooperating with the police, probably don't even like them. For all those out there that are similarly distrustful or distasteful towards law enforcement, let's kind of park that to the side for right now. Simply because we do not know what started this situation going off in the first place. All we know is one of them is getting arrested and the officer's going to deal with him. And he actually deals with him very, very well. In this instance, he gets a hold of the guy and he takes his feet out from underneath him with what is a sweet judo sweep. In fact, that would be an ippon in any competition around the world. I'm guessing, going on a bit of a limb here, he's done a little bit. Maybe he's done some karate, maybe he has done the judo that can bring that little sweep in so effectively. All we know is it put that guy down and it put him down hard. Notice once he's down there, he then translates straight to the control point. He's going to get this guy cuffed up and deal with him as he does. But he's equally surrounded on all sides by other people who are hostile, including one stalwart, sturdy Scottish housewife who decides she's going to show him exactly what she thinks about him, taking this guy down. He decides to deal with her by giving her a short ride for 5. This is the slang for what we use when the taser comes out. Tasers are one of those curious tools. There's a lot of risk involved in them from people that have got heart conditions and things like that as well. And there's additional risk when it comes to taking falls. But he gets her under control pretty damn quick. What's impressive here is he does the sweep and the control point and the transition to his taser relatively smoothly. This is a guy who's in command of his circumstances. Whether you consider police to be a necessity in society or whether you consider police to be a pain in the arse in society is largely relevant and secondary to what we have here. Here we have someone that's facing multiple opponents, hostile situation, limited in what his options are towards his end game and his stated goal, yet he's able to navigate an ever-changing scenario with clean techniques, decisive action, and it's over fast. When we look at situations involving police, we often see the ones where it's mass attacks, piles on, shootings, and perceived exceptions of police brutality. I'm not saying these don't happen. Of course they do. We can see the evidence all around us. How much better would it be for the departments, instead of doing all sensitivity training or instead of trying to put people out to pasture, they invited good trainers in, good skilled people in to teach people how to handle things effectively? So many situations wouldn't need to escalate further than they do, just by being able to take people out cleanly and decisively. When you're fighting a police officer, it's never a smart choice as a general rule. So they will use what they have to deal with that situation. And if all they have is a firearm, guess what the first thing that's coming out is? If all they have is a baton, guess what the first thing that's coming out is? But if instead they have a comprehensive toolkit, they have the choice of what they're going to do, and they can resolve situations relatively cleanly. The onus should be on the departments to get their officers trained to this standard so they can resolve things without too much damage, too much injury to other people. And if the department won't do it, then the onus should be the officers themselves. One trained officer is worth 5 loose cannons. Thanks as always for joining us this week, guys. And a big announcement coming up soon. Launching soon, we have Reality Check, the video training course. These are the insights that I will offer you. The training courses, the modules, and all the pieces that were put together to enable me to be in a situation where I can offer my insights and my opinions. Many people have asked if they can train with me, and it's not possible if we go all the way around the world as frequently as I'd like. It is, however, possible for me to be right on your laptops or on your DVDs, seeing and showing you what I think will be beneficial for you in your life, your martial arts career, and helping you live a healthy, happy existence. Take care of yourselves, guys, and I'll see you next time.
What's up, guys? We are filming our next digital seminar with Jay Cooper. It's called Reality Check. Jay, tell us a little bit about what Reality Check is.
A lot of you have asked me about training and where you can learn more about how we stay in the moment, we keep that ego in check, and we make sure that we take a pause so our responses are the correct ones. That's what this course is going to deliver to you. It's not going to teach you how to punch and kick. It's not going to teach you a martial art. Hell, it's not even going to give you scenarios. What it's going to enable you to do is realize who you are, who the enemy is, and make those responses and reactions the correct ones at the time so you don't end up suffering afterwards. There's no point in winning the battle and losing the war, and that's the central theme.
And we are loving this because we've been putting out these videos on Facebook, and let's just say that Facebook, YouTube don't necessarily like the content. It's a bit too graphic. So we are looking forward to bringing you a high quality course with that too hot for TV information.